When Jesus comes on the scene and he tells that man's hand, hey, stretch it forth, that hand now listens to the Lord. And I want to just share with you when we just come back to the text, because when he enters the synagogue here in verse 1 of Mark 3, the man there who had a withered hand. The withered hand, it means this. It was atrophied. It was dried up. It means it was shrunken, possibly deformed. He was unable to use it. It had no strength. He had no grip. This man, when he wanted his hand to do something, would do what? It wouldn't listen. Because now this hand is withered. This hand is dried up. This hand is atrophied. And because it's not used and used and used, guess what? Now the muscles begin to shrink. The muscles begin to not being able to be used. This man's hand was unable to act in obedience to the man's desire. That hand of strength does not listen to what I want it to do. And keep in mind that it doesn't listen, it doesn't obey this man's desires until Jesus Christ. When Jesus comes on the scene and he tells that man's hand, hey, stretch it forth, that hand now listens to the Lord. I think this man's picture paints a picture of what can happen to a man's spirit and a man's soul. We look at a physical hand that's withered, the physical hand that doesn't do it. Well, I think honestly that there's a time where my spirit is unable to do what? To do what I want it to do. I want my spirit to move. I want my spirit to say, I want you to do this and I want you to do that, but all these things that I wanted to do, it just doesn't happen. He said, for I know that in me, that is in my flesh, nothing good wills, for to will is the present in me. In other words, to want to do it is present, but how to perform what is good, I do not find. I think that's this man's hand.